Number four. In this video, I'm going to share five simple things you can do to help boost your eBay listings in the search results. These are 5 things that eBay themselves have told us actually work. These are things the search algorithm is actually looking for and it's using to prioritize listings over other ones. 5 things we can all do to improve our ranking in eBay's search. So recently we had several conversations with a lovely chap within eBay, and he shared lots of hints and tips about how eBay works, things we could do to improve our store, to get more views on our items and to just sell more stuff. And the first video I put out had a really good response. That was all about how to find stagnant listings, what a stagnant listing is, and how to boost those and get sales on old stagnant listings in your store. It had a great response. It helped loads of people. I'll link that video at the end in case you haven't already seen it. But this video is all about search. It's about how eBay's search algorithm actually works and the things that it is prioritizing. So you can take this knowledge and apply it to your listings and get those boosts that this could potentially give to your listings. Now, don't shoot the messenger, all right? This is not me making stuff up. This is coming directly from eBay. Also, it may be stuff you've already heard or you thought you knew, so this may just confirm some things to you. Let me know in the comments below if you knew any of these or if any of this is new to you. Yeah, I'd be interested to hear. So, number 1, we're going to talk about titles. Now, we were told the search algorithm will prioritize titles that have more characters in the title, more words. We are allowed up to 80. So fill it up. I was surprised at this. It didn't seem to make much sense to me, if I was being honest. But the logic behind it is that the search algorithm is trying to find listings that have more helpful information in. And one of the criteria is how many characters are in the title. So just go to town, fill it up. But there's a caveat with that. Search words that you are targeting, the brand, the size, the color, the keywords that you are searching, that you think people are going to be actively searching in the search bar, those keywords you are targeting, put those at the beginning. Your listing, if the search term that somebody is looking for, let's say Nintendo, for example, make that your first word, or the title of the game. Title of the game, Nintendo, and then the console it's for. And then all of the other stuff that you might want to fill up your title with. The keywords you are targeting need to be the first 3 or 4 words. And then use all 80 characters. And we were told, remember, this is what eBay told us. This is not me coming up with a theory. This is one of the things the search algorithm is using to prioritize listings. So that is number 1. Number 2, item specifics. Yes, item specifics, the things we love to hate. Apparently, the more you have filled in, the better your item will rank in search. It is a criteria the algorithm looks at. So although sometimes it feels like a waste of time and some of the item specifics are so irrelevant it feels to your item, just stick something in that box because it will affect your item's position in search in a positive way. Because we were told items with more item specifics filled in will rank higher than those with less. Again, we were told that the logic behind this is that eBay wants to promote better quality listings. And better quality, as far as the algorithm is concerned, is more information and accurate information. So the item specifics and how many you have filled in is a gauge of that as far as the algorithm is concerned. So the logic is still there and it does make sense. I I get frustrated with item specifics. It feels like a lot of them are a waste of time. But for the few seconds it takes to go down that list and fill in a few more bits and bobs, maybe it's worth it. Number 3, white backgrounds in your pictures. So we had a conversation about this, and apparently it is true. eBay will prioritize your listing if your pictures have a white background. Caveat to that, the lead image. Apparently it's the lead image that the search algorithm is looking at. So even if it's just the lead image, apparently that will give your item a boost. Now I've recently moved away from white backgrounds. I've gone for using a multitude of different things for my backgrounds. Maybe I'll switch back to using a white background. I don't know. I don't particularly like it like that, but that's what we were told. Also, having a white background apparently will boost your listing's chance of showing up within Google search. And a lot of eBay's traffic comes from people searching for something within Google. And then your eBay listing might come up as a search result. The chances of that happening are greatly increased, apparently, if you have a white background. So it's kind of a double whammy with this one. You're improving your search standing within eBay and within Google. So has that convinced me to use white backgrounds? I'm not sure it has, but apparently it is a fact. It is true. You will be boosted with white background pictures within eBay and Google. Number 4, we're still on pictures. What eBay told us, as a minimum number of pictures, you want to be using 6 to 8, ideally all 24. You can have up to 24 pictures now. It used to be 12. For many, many years it was 12. Now, ideally, they want you to use all 24. We had quite a long conversation about this actually, and I said, when I'm listing media, I can't get 24 pictures of a CD. It just seems ludicrous. The front, the back, the actual disc, inside the sleeve. I don't know, what more do you want? It just seems a waste of time. But it is a fact that the search algorithm is using that as one of its metrics to find out where to place it amongst everything else on eBay in the search results. And it was explained to us exactly the same way as the other tips, that basically the algorithm has been designed to find listings that have more and more accurate information. And obviously the more pictures is more information about your item. So if you're listing an item alongside the exact same item, but you've got 24 pictures, they've got 5, yours will rank higher in search, or at least it will be one of the categories that the overall ranking is judged on. So it is worth snapping a load of pictures. Even if you're repeating yourself, it doesn't matter. It counts the number of pictures. Again, this is what eBay told us. This is not me making up stuff. Don't shoot the messenger, please. Yeah, so there you go. That's an easy one. More pictures, better search ranking, apparently. Number 5 is to do with shipping preferences. Now, we've all seen for a long time eBay has been trying to push us towards free shipping. It's a contentious issue. People have very strong opinions about it. I use a mixture of free and paid, like shipping on top. Really, it's shipping on top or shipping combined in the price. There's no such thing as free shipping. Someone's paying for it. But it is a fact, and we had this confirmed, that items that have free shipping, so the shipping is built into the cost of the item, they gain priority over those that have shipping added on. It's a reality. That's one of the things the algorithm is actively looking for to judge what is the better listing to put in front of buyers when they search for stuff. So if you're on the fence as to whether you should have shipping on top or shipping built in, free shipping as they like to call it, maybe this fact is enough to sway you over to having free shipping on everything. Like I said, I still do a mix of free shipping and shipping added on. I tend to list all of my media and everything from video games, CDs, DVD, everything in those sort of media and books, I tend to have free shipping on. It feels like the done thing. All of our homewares and ceramics and everything, we tend to add it on top. Knowing that listings with free shipping gain a boost in search, is that enough to convince me to have free shipping across everything? I don't know. It's worth considering. So there you go. Those are the 5 things that we were told the eBay search algorithm is actively looking for when it is trying to judge which things take priority in the search over others. What do you think? Is any of that going to change how you're going to do listing within eBay? It's an interesting one. We had a good, honest, frank conversation about some of these things that they're prioritizing. And there is logic to all of it, that eBay is trying to put the most accurate listings, those with the most attention to detail and information, higher than others in search. And all we can do is use those facts to maybe boost our listings. The information is there. Do with it what you will. Now, I said I would share my other video I've made so far about our conversations with eBay. That had a really good response. I had a lot of private messages about that. In fact, I'll read one out because it was a lovely message. Morning, Nick. I have followed you for years since I started reselling, and I just wanted to say a massive thank you for your tip video. I've been trying to get rid of my old stock for ages with no joy. Now, thanks to your video, my sales have rocketed again, and half of them are my old stock. Really do appreciate you sharing this, Lisa Jane. That last video did have a really good response, and it actively helped people get sales, which is the whole point in this. So I will share it up here. If you haven't seen it, go and check it out. It works for me, and it's clearly working for others. So check that video out if you haven't. Drop me a comment below about these tips that eBay have given us. What are your opinions? I'd love to know. Until next time, ta-ra.